Hi guys, it's Yeukai here with another episode of Enlightened Entrepreneur, and today we are joined on the show by my good friend Simon, all the way from Wales, here in England. Simon, thank you so much for joining us here today.
Hi, no worries. Thank you so much for having me on the show, and I'm looking forward to delivering some content to you today, and getting the viewers some very important information to help them with their success online.
Incredible. Well, today's interview is sponsored by World Outsourcing Solutions, which is an outsourcing company operating here from United Kingdom, right where I'm based. And you can check out more about the virtual assistants on this website, www.worldoutsourcingsolutions.com. Now, Simon, you've been in the internet marketing world for a while, and today we're going to be talking about the mistakes that people make when they are getting into the internet marketing.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so I've obviously been online for a little while. I've been coming up to about 5 years now. Been doing internet marketing since since I quit my last job. I have quite a hefty background in basically helping people really generate huge amount of sales online, because that's the truth of it all. It sounds very, very simple. Internet marketing does seem very simple. It's you find a problem, you build a solution, and you sell it to people. But it's definitely not as easy as it is. And one thing I will say is that anyone can do it. If I can do it, anyone can definitely do it. It's all about patience and persistence, and sort of moving it forward. And like you said, we're going to talk about a few of the mistakes that people make on a regular basis. But what I want to do, I want to sort of give you a bit of background about myself. I know that's one of the main questions you want to ask. Just to sort of qualify myself and why we're in this industry and why you should even listen to what I have to say is that, like I said, I've been in this for 5 years now. We've generated over $5 million online in those 5 years. And I'm not saying that we did $1 million a year. Most of it's come in the last 2 or 3 years. I'll be honest here. The first 2 years I was saying, I actually have done some work for some huge internet marketers, and that's sort of where I started out. I sort of went into businesses, into marketing business, helped them drive more leads, generate more sales, sort of be able to make an impact in the industry, because like I said, that's what I've sort of been doing. I've started my own company. I've built teams of people. We have a huge team here. But realistically, I'm a one-man band. We have teams, just little things that we outsource that we don't want to do anymore. But I know most people out there will be a one-man band starting out on their own. That's exactly how everyone starts out. And you're able to generate, 6-7 figures just working on your own, like we have here. And then you're able to, when you want to have a bit more free time, you're able to outsource some stuff after that. And that's obviously where your outsourcing company comes in perfectly to help you with, some tasks that you don't want to do anymore, like lot and load emails, some admin tasks that you want to give away. So, I've actually launched over 45 products online, helped a lot of people. So they're not just my own products. I helped a lot of people, consulted on a lot of them online, 45 successful products online, and really help people generate more sales with their business, make sure that they can stand out from the crowd, understand the buyer, understand that they're entering a market that's hungry to buy. And that's what's really, really important. A lot of people think I had an overnight success, but it's really been a big 7 to 8 year sort of adventure.
Incredible.
Since my late teens into the 20s, where I really started working on this business. So what I want to say to everyone is that my background is being patient and definitely being persistent with everything. So hopefully in this video I'm actually going to cover 3 of the biggest mistakes that everyone does. And I'm talking, if you're new to the industry, if you run a business already, or if you have a brick and mortar industry, or you're trying to leverage the internet to generate more business, these are the 3 mistakes that I'm going to tell you that most people are going to run into as we go along this stuff. Okay, so let me just dive into that. And
before we jump onto that, Simon, you mentioned that when you got started, you had to work with some other big internet marketers. Would you recommend anyone who's starting out to do exactly the same?
Yeah, 100%. I would definitely, find the skill set that you have. If it's, design, or if it's copywriting, even if it's just, being a lackey, which means basically, doing all the mundane tasks where, just little things like lock and loading emails, learning this stuff. Definitely go and either offer yourself some free services. I know it sounds bad, but go and offer yourself for free to these people, showing them you have something about you. And, what you're able to do is you're able to then leverage these people when you want to really branch out to yourself. So I definitely recommend reaching out to some big people and building a relationship with someone where you're able to go and work inside their business on a basis to really see the ins and outs of things. Because one thing that that I've really noticed online is that not everything is above the surface. As much as people who want to give value, like myself and Justin, who are part of this a new project, people I work with like Luke, Andy Fletcher, that other guys, they are huge guys when it comes to giving information away. They love giving information away, but there's a lot of stuff that we don't give away because it's second nature to us. So unless you're actually involved in it, you're not actually going to see it, because we don't teach it, not because we don't want to, it's just because it's so second nature to us. We don't even realize we're doing it. Do you know what I mean? Like sometimes, like driving a car. There's things that when you're trying to teach, maybe your daughter or, a sibling or someone who to learn a car, that there's things you do that they look at and think, you didn't tell me you have to do that. And you think, oh yeah, that's just something, and it's something you do so naturally that it's literally, it's subconscious mind doing it, and you don't realize that you're actually doing it for a new bit. I would definitely encourage people to team up with someone or partner with someone when they're just starting out 100%, and have a look for someone that's just at one level above you. That's all they have to be, is at one level. You can learn from them, and then you can find someone else who's another level above you, and keep moving that until you feel that you have enough leverage to fully stand on your own.
Incredible. That's, wise advice there. Now, where can you point those ones? Like, there will be people listening to this and watching this, online, and they are looking for the first time. Where can they find these incredible individuals?
There's a lot of people out there. It's going to be, there's going to be a lot of people who will say no, and that's in any industry. There's always going to be people that say no, because even though you might feel that you're giving them, free labor, or you're going to work for them for free, or whatever it is, they still have to spend time with you. Okay, and time, as we know, is the most precious and most valuable thing. So what you have to do, you actually have to bring something to the table as well. Okay, so you do have. So what I would say is, if you're a designer, or if you're a copywriter, or if you're a funnel expert, or you do know something about this, then bring that to the table and say, hey, look, you don't actually have to teach me on this. I can do this for your business. So you're then freeing up, say, an hour a day of their time, which really they're going to give back to you by teaching you other things, okay? So what you want to do is, when you go and find these individuals and say, hey, I would love to help you in your business doing this, and hopefully this would help you, free up 2 hours of your time. All I really ask in return is an hour of your time, a couple of hours a week, to teach me about other aspects of the business that you run. And you're going to find these people, they're going to be vendors, so people buy products from. So if you've ever bought a product, and I always say this, if you've ever bought a product from someone, then speak to them. Go and speak to the vendor, because realistically, you already know them, you understand the product, and you already have a mutual topic to speak about, which is their product. So if you bought a product from me, for example, if it's going to be anything that I've sold, this one that we're going to talk about today, Converzly, or any other products that I've had in the past, and you've bought that product, then reach out, because reach out through my support desk, reach out to my Facebook, my Skype, my email. I'm very accessible. I use my personal email to send all my emails out, so you can just hit reply button and talk to me about things and see how you can really work with people on that. But yeah, definitely, just the best place to start is by speaking to vendors that you bought products from, and sort of speaking to them about their business, and then getting the relationship built up from there.
Outstanding, absolutely outstanding. Well, that covers that. And if you're just joining us, Simon has been doing this for the last 5 years, and certainly has a proven track record here in the UK of producing outstanding products that you can use as well. Now, Simon, what is the number one mistake you see, especially those who are getting started, make that stop them from seeing the results they want to see?
Yeah, so for me, there's three the three major mistakes, and they're all sort of in line with each other. But let's point them out. The first one is people let themselves become overwhelmed. And I know it sounds a bit weird saying that they let themselves, but they 100% do, okay? So what happens is there's new products that get released on a regular basis, and they they make themselves become really overwhelmed. Like, for example, how many things, I'm trying to reel some stuff off now off the top of my head based on, like, how many things have you heard of or that you've tried? How many of you out there here now that have done Facebook ads, or you've tried blogging, or you tried doing SEO ranking, or you tried to do list building, and you try to do Google AdWords, and you try to do e-com? You let yourselves become overwhelmed because you do not put enough time. You don't become enough patient. You don't persist long enough into this stuff. So what you do is, it's not your fault though. This isn't your fault one bit. But after what we're going to show you today, if you know, and on the training and inside our product, if you buy our product and you invest in that and you go through the training, and if you still let yourself become overwhelmed after this, then it definitely is your fault. But the time right now is to understand, and we're going to give some free training away at the end of this, and we're going to give training away inside the product as well, is that is a bit more advanced, because obviously we have a bit more time than just the hour slot that we have here. But you can let yourselves become overwhelmed. You've got to focus on one thing, find a simple process, and put all your work into that, okay? So if it's list building, if it's selling e-com products, if it's, you know, doing Facebook ads, starting an agency, then what you have to do is really give yourself the opportunity to really go all the way and go as far as you can go with that before you start changing up and looking for other things online, okay? And the second biggest mistake, and I think we're all, you know, even now, even a bit further down the line, you know, even all, you know, newbies, experienced people, seven-figure earners, when they enter new markets or do something new, they never really differentiate yourself. You're not differentiating yourself. Believe it or not, the internet isn't the wild, wild west anymore. Okay, you can't just sort of come in and, you know, dominate, and there's a lot of white space and a lot of places to be. There's no sort of, you can't really have the same plug and play funnel. I see a lot of people out there buying white label rights to things and trying to launch a product that's already been launched, or they're trying to sell something that's already out there without adding anything extra, without having a different angle, without bettering in it by at least 10%, okay? Yeah. So many people out there have bought into sort of this funnel hacking, replicating, being the same, and ripping off funnels and not understanding the framework of why it's not working. And that's the truth of it. People aren't different. They're not looking for the white space anymore. They're just coming in and seeing, like, hey, he's making $100,000 a year from selling cat socks on Shopify. I'm going to sell cat socks on Shopify. But what they're really not doing is that they think they can just put that up and move forward. They're not differentiating yourself. You're building the same looking landing pages, the same looking stores. And that's where Converzly is going to come into this, is that we're going to be giving you things that is going to help you differentiate yourself from other people and not replicating exactly what people have, okay? And the biggest mistake, and one of them right up there, is not understanding who is buying your offer or your service or your product. You're not really looking at who's buying it. You don't really care. And what really happens then is you go and spend money on Facebook traffic and Facebook ads and stuff, and you don't really know who you're targeting or who needs your product as well. And I think that's a huge ring. So those three mistakes: letting yourself become overwhelmed, not differentiating yourself from anyone else, and not trying to add extra in. Because what you're finding is you're seeing people do very well with this, and you buy a white label product of it, or you sell something similar, but you're selling exactly the same. You're not bettering in it. You're not delivering any extra value to the market. And all I'm saying is 10%. I'm not asking you to be 110% better. I'm not asking you to be 50% better. I'm just saying be 10%. Like, everyone out there can be 10% better than what they are today. Just work on it, 10% better every day, you know? And then not really understanding who your buyer is and who really needs your solution as well. And that's a bit of time and research that you have to get into to find out. And when you find that out, it's very, very easy to develop new products, add that extra 10% to the problem they're having, and, you know, extra 10% to the solution you have, and really moving forward that. And Converzly as a tool plays a huge part in helping you overcome these 3 mistakes that people make, and automating that for you and giving you the guidance you need as a tool to make sure that you don't fall into these 3 mistakes and these traps.
Outstanding. Now let's talk a little bit more about not knowing your customers. Where can they get started? Because remember, when I was getting started myself, it was a huge roadblock, to speak. In your experience, what is the fastest way to identify that this is the one client I need to serve or that I can serve? Yeah.
So the key thing for me is that, most of the time you're probably going to be your best customer at some point. Okay. So the chances are when you create a product or a service, it's because the pain points are there. So you can really build off what you know and what you think. But the real key thing is you have to do your research. There's 2 ways to find out if what you're trying to sell or what niche you're working that sells. Okay. One little tip that I'll give to you here, totally for free, that I tell everyone is, if you're trying to find a niche, you're trying to find a customer who are buying solutions. So for example, as a niche, let's just use the golf niche. We'll use the golf niche as just an example. Okay. So what I tend to do is I go onto Amazon. Believe it or not, this is how simple it is. Like everything is simple in business. Keep it simple. Is I go to Amazon and I type in how to golf. Okay. And that's all I put in Amazon. And that's it in the bookstore, right?
Yeah.
And if there's a heap of books come up with over 10 to 15 reviews, I know that this is an industry or a niche that people are spending money in, right? And the reason, because I go after books and find out if people are publishing books, because publishing a book has a huge upfront cost, okay? So book publishing businesses, they're very smart. They've been around for years. It's one of the oldest forms of, communication. They know what they're doing, okay? This is one of the oldest industries. You can learn so much from the publishing book industry because it's so old and they've gone through every roadblock you can think of, okay?
Right,
And they've, and in every single niche, if these books, how to do something, are selling, okay, then people and beginners are looking to pick this up. Okay, because what happens is in the book publishing company, just to show you why I do this and sort of justify it, is that the minimum order most of the time to print books it can be anywhere up to 1,000+ copies. Okay, so if your book is 800 pages, that's a lot of money per book. You're looking at about £8 to £9 or a $10 printed book. Okay, before they can even sell anything. So they do 1,000 books. Just work out the math. It's like it's a huge amount of money just up front. It's at least $10,000 just to print. Okay, now they have to run marketing campaigns. They have to pay the author. They have to pay outlets. There's a lot. There is about a 6-figure sum before the book even hits a shelf. Okay, so that's if they're selling in books, then there's definitely a market for you to go into. Okay, that's based on the market. Now, understanding your buyer is just seeing what the problem is, really understanding what out there, doing some research, spending 2 to 3 days with people in that market. So if you're entering make money online market, or you're doing like a social media market, or you're trying to enter any market, e-commerce, trying to sell something that people want, just go and spend some time in that space. There's Facebook groups, there's forums that you can look at. You can look at YouTube as well. YouTube's a big one. If you want to target, try and sell, for example, something in the dog niche like collars or chains, go and see if there's review videos, see how much the review videos are getting hits on, and see what people are saying in the comments. It's just about research. Research is so much easier now because you can just sit at your computer for 2 or 3 hours and Google, watch funny videos, and still feed in off that environment and totally understand your buyer. And inside the training of Converzly, we have Justin has a thing called the online matrix. It goes through every single step of how to understand the buyer from step 1 to step 2, and how to structure your product around the feedback that you've generated and where to look and what you've looked in. So definitely have a look at that when you get into the members area to understand the buyer. But it's very important that you do research and understand the buyer and not just sort of go on your gut feeling. As much as everyone should believe in their gut feeling, when it comes to understanding the buyer, you need to go and speak to people and look online and research and attend groups and add yourself into Facebook groups about cats or whatever industry you're gonna be in, and see what the problems are and see what they will. Because it's not just about building the product, it's about the price points. What will people pay for this? What will, you know what I mean? Don't go and build a huge course. So let's use the golf niche again. Don't go and spend the next 2 weeks doing 20 hours worth of videos and being like, right, I've done 20 hours worth of videos in 2 weeks. Really, I want to get paid $1,000 per sale for this. When really, what people are looking for is a 5 to 10 minute video or a 10-minute ebook that they'll happily pay $10 for, to find out what, whatever, if you're fixing their putting game or their driving game, small little steps. Okay, one thing that we really taught, and I'll share with you today, is that you should only create a portion of the product you really truly want to make, and give that out to the market, and then find out if that's working. A huge example of this is Ty Lopez. I don't know if you know Ty Lopez.
Yes.
Ty Lopez and the 67 steps. When Ty Lopez actually created the 67 steps, he actually only created 4 steps before releasing it to the public. And then he created the rest of the steps afterwards, after he knew that people wanted the course and enjoyed the 4 steps, and he then eventually came up to 67 steps, but he didn't build them all in one go. He built 4, then he built a few more, then he built a few more, and then he felt happy that 67 steps was the final thing, after so many people have gone through it all. So don't go out there and spend the next 6 months trying to build something that's perfect. Build a portion of it, find out if the market wants it, and then improve on it afterwards. But the thing that you put out, the 4 steps, or the little bit you think, has to be quality. But truly, don't go and waste too much time trying to build 10 different features when you can build one really good feature and find if people want that feature, and then build extra on top of that.
Incredible. That brings us naturally to the product you have, which is coming to the market very, very soon. You go in great detail about the step which you have just been talking about. Would you kindly share your screen and take us into the members area and show us the key points or the elements within the product, which is going to help a lot of people?
Yes, I'm just going to share my screen really, really quick. Let me just find out. Let me just find my desk. Let's go over to desktop, share screen. Let me know if you can see. I think this is. Let me just.
Yes, we are in the members area now.
Cool. Can you see the members area? Okay.
Yes.
Perfect, because I can just see it right through. Awesome. Okay, so here we are. We're inside Converzly right now, guys. I want to welcome you into this. So basically what Converzly is, let me just tell you before I jump in and show you around, is Converzly is an artificial intelligence copywriter and landing page builder. Okay, so it's totally artificial intelligence, and I'll show you how simple it is to use. But the key thing here is that what makes sales and what actually turns people in from leads or from hits to your sale traffic to your page to actual customers is sales copy, right? Sales copy, the words that are actually written on the page before you buy something, okay? And they're the most important words that you'll ever write. More important than the content you're going to write. These are the ones that generate those sales to bring those people in as paying customers, okay? This is very, very hard. So this is, once again, all about understanding your buyer, the language you're talking, and all that stuff. Okay, so here we are inside Converzly, and what I want to show you, this is a very, very new dashboard. I made sure that there was some stuff in here. Okay, so this is just some stuff. So I built this some 7 days ago. So as you come into the dashboard, everything you need is here, training. Okay, so there's all this stuff, all the information, the contacts here if you get stuck with anything. Obviously all the video stuff's there. So it's all full of training and tutorials. But you don't really need those. That's how simple we've built this. So what I want to do is come in here, click new start page, and what you're going to be able to do, you're going to come straight into over 25 templates. That's right. There's already 25 done for you, already built templates out. There's even a 404 page error that we cover some training about how you can generate sales from a 404 page, believe it or not. As well as we have, landing page, event landing pages, we have lead capture pages, we have book stuff, we have book sales pages. So if you're trying to release a book or an ebook, we have full-on sales pages for you there. We have loads of stuff to get together. We have sales pages here. We have little opt-in pages. We have webinar signs-up pages. We have thank you pages, upsell pages, even membership site pages, okay? So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go to a sales page. I'm going to use this template here. So you can preview this to see if it's yours. You know, see if this is something that you want to fit in. Yeah, so, okay, this is perfect. You can change your list. So what's really cool about this is you can click use template. We'll call this test 1 just for the purpose of this video. Start building. So what you've got to do right now is here you are, and it's going to ask questions. This is where the artificial intelligence comes in, right? So what is the exact profile of your avatar? Who is the person, right? So i.e. age, married, gender, lifestyle, title. So you can put in here, you know, you can put your name in, so you can put he's 18, male, you know, and he, you know, he is unemployed, or whatever you want to do, right? So then what you want to do, what is the name of the product you're giving away? So Golf Secrets. What has used your product and, you know, and became a huge, who has? So if you have testimonials, so if you put like, for myself, Simon, a second person who has used, so you can put like Tim, a third person, Keith, and this is all based on what you've just seen, okay? The call attachment to use by now. You fill all this in, how many genuine so far, so use 100, why you should your avatar listen to you? I've accomplished everything. So you just answer these, you know, as much as you want, as much the more detail you put in, guys, the better. But for this venture, I'm just putting one word answers in. So the best beneficial, hit a ball straight. What is your product or service? Like it could be a video. Fourth person who's used your product to become a huge success. Rich, okay? So this is, and then you can edit your page, right? So what happens is right now, it's building your page. So it's answering your questions and pulling this data into the page right now for you to edit up or ready to go, okay? So straight away, as you come in, I wanted to leave this on. There's a full-on wizard, okay? So there's these things that show you straight through. You can enter straight away, or you can don't show this again. So you can exit the page, but it's easy to use. So it just takes you through, shows you all the edit checklist and everything you need, and how you can edit items live on the page as well, okay? So we'll end the tour there and hit a ball straight using our proven to work video, okay? So obviously these are the words that I've put in. This is seeing game sharing video. We absolutely love the results you bring in. And you're able to edit this straight away. So I'm like, I don't really want to use video. I'm going to put the proven to work today. So say, for example, you know, proven cheat sheet. I want to change it. You can change it straight away. And also, if you see here, all these highlighted stuff. So down here, it's going to give you different stuff, okay? So it's going to give you different words if you wanted to change it out, give you some inspiration to change it out. So you can change love to adore, you know, you can turn download to transfer, you know, just simple words just to get you going. You can add a video in, you know, you can drop a video in, so you can go here, edit the tool. So what happens right now is every little bit of thing here is added here. You can just literally turn things off. So if I click here, you can, you know, narrow these boxes down. You can narrow all these boxes down. It's literally at the click of a button, just to space them out a little bit more. You can do loads of stuff. You can change the buy button, add links in. It's very, very simple. So you can add the link in straight there, custom URL, and you can go to the launch. You can add that in. Also, what you're able to do is upload any new feature that you want, okay? And you can add new stuff in. So for example, here, if you wanted to, for example, let's have a look here, wanted to add in a timer above here, all you have to do is go add new, literally grab countdowns. So just you click countdowns, see this, there's gonna be more options added in on a regular basis. You can add this in, you can change the time zone, you can put different text in, you can do anything you want to the editor. Everything is totally, even though it's built off a template, you can add it all in, literally just from clicking on this mouse and moving things up from there. And then you're able to literally then go to the top right, click preview, and you go, this is just generate the preview for you because we haven't saved it down properly. It'll take 2 seconds to load the preview. The page will load fast, and you have some options. We're going to show you some options very quickly. So the page is now loaded. This is actually live. As you can see, click on the button, and you know, it changes into, that's the default page. Obviously we haven't changed the stuff through. So basically, you know, you can change all this, add the pictures in, move everything around, extend pages in, you know, put your URLs in back here. So I'll just show you really quickly. You know, you can literally just click on here, change this to launchexpress.com, save that. So that button is now, we'll click preview once more. And you're able to build that out, okay? So what you're able to do right now is, so as you see, is creating the preview for the page. So what you're able to do then is you're able to publish it straight away. So if you haven't got hosting, you don't need hosting with this, you can literally publish this straight away to your very own domain, okay? So you can click publish now, and this is all just saving your page, publishing it, and this will be sort of, you know, the page. We can edit this, you can change the URL, copy, paste, and you're able to really build it out from there. And that's the page. That's live. If you know, if you want to say this is a live page right now, you know, that's really being built. That's just took literally 2 or 3 seconds to build out. That we can move things, you know, move things around and build stuff up out from that, you know. And that's pretty much. Let me just get rid of that a sec. Sorry. And everything can be done. And also, what we're able to do, if you already have your server, you know, you can download the HTML file, okay? So if you don't want to have it on this URL with Converzly in, you literally download the file, or if you use WordPress, just get the WordPress plugin and you're able to literally go over. Actually, I'll show you that inside the help dashboard right now. So when you install the WordPress plugin, what you're able to do is literally install the WordPress plugin, so obviously install the plugin, and after you've installed the plugin, all you have to do is go to new pages, and literally from the right hand side you'll be able to name the page and find the page. Click that page and it'll load up, preview changes, update the page, and that page now will pull the page from Converzly and you can have it hosted on your WordPress site. And that's how simple it is, okay? And there's no limit to how many pages you can create. There's no limit to how many pages you can create. You can do whatever you want. You can start from scratch. You're able then to also build avatars, okay? So if you want to create multiple different pages for the same person, all you have to do is create a new avatar, answer the questions here, which are pretty a little bit more lengthy. All you have to do is answer those questions, and then when you come to the dashboard, instead of clicking new smart page, click new page, pick your template, use template, add it in, and then what you're able to do then is just click this avatar and it'll build the page off your avatar, okay? So you don't have to answer the questions every single time. You can literally just build your avatar and pull that into your template straight away, all from there, okay?
Literally on it.
Yeah, and also one thing I wanted to sort of cover is we integrate with everything. So any autoresponder you have, if your autoresponder is on here, don't worry at all. You're able to you know, use HTML code. So we integrate with all autoresponders, all webinar software, everything like that to really build it up. And you know, what this really does, what the problems it solves is time. First of all, it's going to really help you with your time, okay? You don't have, it takes me 3 to 4 days to write a piece of sales copy that is really, you know, is really lengthy and long. This already sort of understands your customer. It understands the wording it needs. It positions it right. So that's really a huge benefit. You have to write sales copy, but this generates sales copy that sells, okay? Second of all, it generates landing pages that convert, as well as having nice images. Because, look, I admit it out there, I'm not a designer. I haven't got a very good eye for design, right? I like to see stuff that looks good, but you know, you look at the templates that we have here, they're all converting, they're all tested, okay? So you're able to know that these templates, if you want to preview, a good looking page. Look at that, it's a really good looking page. You can add your videos in, you know, it's got the images, it's got the length, and it's got the flow and everything that's taken away. It takes those pain points of, you know, the flow that you need, understanding what should come first and how to lay out the page. This is already done for you, okay? And what it does then is this separates you from all the other pages out there, all the other boring landing pages, all the other pages that don't really, you know, that just look the same. This is constantly being updated. New templates are being added if you join up as part of the template club to keep you making more sales, to keep you out of it, not to get you overwhelmed with understanding how all this works. This tool already does it all for you. So the benefits of this are huge, right? The benefits of this, and I'm going to be straight with you, is that you're going to get more leads, you're going to get more sales, you're going to have more time for yourself, and you can generate things very, very quickly. And the key thing to this industry is being flexible and being able to move very, very fast. And this is what Converzly gives you, all under one roof. You can say goodbye to hosting. You can say goodbye to all your page builders. You can say goodbye to all like the copy, any other copy solutions that you have, all the books that you've bought about copywriting. You say goodbye to those and have things ready to go for you instantly, and have an idea to a sales page in less than 5 minutes.
Incredible. This is a complete game changer for anyone who is watching this, to put together copy and the landing pages together, proven landing pages for that matter. This is an easy way out. It's like one of those press a button and you've got what you want to. And all you have to do is focus on traffic, driving traffic to that, which is the other side of the equation. And Simon, you've done an amazing job in creating this, really making your life easier for our industry.
Yeah, and that's what we wanted to do. It's taken me over 5 years to learn how to design things, or work with designers. And I used to pay $12,000 to $15,000 every 6 months for a copywriter to write new sales letters for us, to write new opt-in pages for us. Then I would have to pay a designer to design the page. Then I'd have to pay a coder to code the page, to put onto the server, so people could buy from it. And you're looking at building funnels and building sales pages costing anywhere upwards of 20 to 30 grand every 6 months to build things, plus the time you spend to create everything. This cuts down the cost massively, especially if you get in early. There's going to be a one-time fee for a 5-year license of this. So you're not going to be paying monthly. Most page builders are monthly paid for. You're not going to get the copy stuff with it. If you look at most page builders, lead pages, ClickFunnels, you have to write all your own words and design all your own templates. You have to build all your own pages from scratch. With this, you have it. You don't have that white empty screen where you're thinking, wow, I have to do this from scratch. It's none of that. This helps you. We pump all our artificial intelligence in there to keep it up to date. Everything new we learn, we put into this, ready for you guys to create those next converting sales pages so you can generate more sales online.
Mm-hmm. Outstanding, outstanding. Well, I believe so much in this project that Simon Harries has put together. So, we've put a link below this video that you can claim, access to this one. And I've also created some bonuses for you, should you get it through this. And one of the bonuses, which I hardly do, is I am going to be providing a one-on-one call. Let me just share my screen with you so you get to see exactly what you can get. So when you click this link below this video to access, you'll be taken, and you of course get access to it. You'll be taken to the members area where we'll literally give you access to my inner circle, where we talk about okay, let me just take you there, where we've got just over 6,000 members, where we are constantly talking about awesome. How to make more money online and the whole thing. So you will have access to that. And secondly, you can book an appointment with me, especially during this launch phase, where we can talk about the things that you can do with this one. So when you click this link here, where it says book appointment with me, you'll be taken to this page where you say, okay, you want to talk about social media, virtual assistant, or any topic primarily relating to Converzly, and how we can help you implement that, or you just need a hand holding with that as well, just to make it more worthwhile for you. And on top of that, you can reach out to our support anytime and see how we can help you. Because we believe that if you have these tools and a little bit of guidance, which of course Simon is going to put out for you, you are on to a winner.
Awesome. And it's a great package. It's really good, and have time with you one-on-one and experience to sort of show you how to implement it again. I think that's a really really good offer. I think people should pick it up.
Absolutely. And especially we can talk about how a virtual assistant can help you implement this one if you're overwhelmed and you don't have a lot of time on your hand to do all that sort of things. But I certainly believe that this product on its own is really, really, really good. Putting together the copy and the landing pages together is just amazing what you've done there. Incredible.
Yeah, it's taken us over 9 months to build. It's been a long time coming, but we wanted to get it right. We knew that, like we said, we understand our buyer, we understand the market, we understand the new people coming in. That there's two things they really want. They want fast results, and they don't want to spend too much time doing it, and they want they want to be able to totally understand the process as well. So there's three things we really cover here. This is the quickest and the most accelerated way to building a sales funnel or generating sales online without having to spend ridiculous amount of money on copywriters and designers and hosting and all that stuff.
Yes.
Second of all, it shows you the process. It shows you, because we ask you the questions, you do still have to understand the person you're selling to and understand the problem. And that's healthy for your business, because when you have those customers in, you can then work with them because you totally understand the problems that they need, okay? And we ask those questions. And when we ask those questions, that just triggers healthy thoughts in your mind to say, hey, so who is my ideal customer? What does he want? And that generates the page for you and will help you generate better products and better services for these people. And what it'll do is get you very quick results, and it'll get rid of a lot of those pain points for you. And I'm really excited for you guys to come in and join us. It's a very good package to have an extra one-on-one call just to guide you through things as well, and really move things forward. So definitely take Yeukai up on this offer. Definitely come in, jump in with Converzly. Anything you need, look, we're here. We're the most contactable people ever. Basically, where my phone is constantly in my hands. Or any support tickets that come in that need my direction or Justin's direction, they get sent to us personally on our phones where we can reply. We make personal videos back for you guys in support. We use voice notes. We show you things, diagrams. It's not just then. We really build our business on customer support. One thing as well I want to say is that after this launch period, this will be going to a monthly subscription, okay? You'll see on the sales page, when you click the link below and go and purchase, you'll see the monthly options there, okay? The monthly options are going to be $67 a month and $197 a year. But you will see as well an option to get this package at a one-time fee as well, for because what we're going to be doing, we're going to be supporting this. This is our baby, right? This is our baby. This is what we really want to work on. This is our passion. So we're going to really support this up. But the key thing for us is that we want to get as many customers in, experience it as we want. So we have put it down to a one-time fee for up to a 5-year license. And what we're going to do, and literally on the 25th of July, at 23:59 Eastern time, New York time, we will be getting rid of that one-time option. It will only be a subscription based after the launch period. So if you want to get this tool and get in on this, then definitely get it for a one-time fee. That will be yours. It's going to be fully supported forever. We have full-time. It's not just some outsourced product. This is a full-time team that we have. We invested hundreds of thousands of dollars into this, but we wanted to get this launch off on a success. We wanted to sort of give back to the community on people being able to pick this up one time, just one time, without having that recurring monthly subscription over and over every single time. So definitely pick it up. What I will mention as well is there's 2 upsells to the product that are necessary. It's totally up to you, okay? If this makes sense for your business. The first upsell is a thing we call Template Club, okay? This is going to be at $67 a month, okay? What will happen is that we will be delivering to you 5 brand new templates. So what we do every month, we build 15 landing pages, 15 sales pages, all that stuff. And what we do then, we give you the 5 top converting templates to use for your business every single month for $67.
Literally, these are tested every single month. So this is what is working. And
yes, that's the key for us, is that we're going to give you everything, like you said, to see what is working month after month.
Exactly. And oftentimes, you know, having been in this industry for a while, you need to have other successful entrepreneurs showing you what is working at the time. And, you know, taking up on that offer, I think will be just
Yeah.
incredible.
And then the third and final one is called email domination. Okay. So when you build sales pages, when you build landing pages, you have to have email marketing as a follow-up to generate more sales. So what we've done is we've built a very similar system to Converzly, where you answer questions again about your customers, about the people who are coming into your business, and these generate over 300 emails for you to
Wow.
use in a promotions, to deliver information, to build things up. So we can have a huge system that literally, by a click of a button, generates these emails. You plug them into your autoresponder, and that's it. You're done. You can add in your affiliate links to things. You can edit the emails up. You can do whatever you want. But what it does is, once again, you don't have to start with a blank canvas for that. We're actually going to be releasing that in 2 months' time, at over $300, but for one time you're going to get it for $97. Okay, because it's such a compliment to Converzly. We wanted to get, we already know you're going to be spending money on the product, so what we want to give you a huge, basically a third off, 2/3 off, basically 66% discount. And because this is a brand new software, you're going to be the first people to get hold of this. We've actually had beta users use it for the last 6 weeks. So it's very much being used, and it's very working fine. And it's ready for you guys. We're going to build a new campaign ready for it. It's going to be coming out in 2 months' time, at the end of sort of October time, start of October, end of September, October.
As a standalone product.
As a standalone product that's literally going to be released for a $297 price tag for that, which is just going to be a standalone. But we wanted to give it to you 66% off. As a third and final episode, and that's it. There's just going to be 3 products. That's it. We're not going to sell you anything else. You don't have, like what I said. It's like, look, if you feel it's a suit for you guys, then that's great. If you feel that you're already fine with email marketing, that's totally fine. But for the discounts we give, I do urge people to pick it up. There's no, apart from the template cover, which is going to be $67 a month. There's no contract to that. So if after 3 months you don't want to use them anymore, or you feel you have enough templates, then that's fine. You can cancel at any time with that, but it's $67 a month, and then email domination is a one-time fee at $97, which will be a standalone product for $300 that you're going to buy it. And just so you're aware that Converzly, there's already users in Converzly. We've been selling this on stage for $1,000. Okay, so the price you see on the page is a massive discount from what we've been selling over the last 3 or 4 months to get our beta testers in. That's why beta testers have paid $1,000 already to have this software that they've been able to use.
Well, it's worth that amount of prices. Think about how much it will save you in terms of time writing your own copy. Think of the amount it will save you in doing it all together. It's incredible, for that, and what you can generate as a direct result of using it. It's incredible.
Yeah, I think the benefits are huge, and like we said earlier on, is that everything that's in there now, all the templates in there now, they work. They're converted, they're tested, they're trialed. They're things that we use in our business. We got good results with. We're like, okay, that's a template we're going to put in for our customers, and we're going to be in there working all the time. If a template we find isn't converting well, we'll take it out and put a new one in. That's how we work. They're not just, those templates, not that we'll take it out, but we'll say, hey, this is a better converting template, because people are still going to be using that template and getting results. But what we find is that if we feel that one isn't, you're going to get 25 on the front end. If we feel one isn't performing, we're going to put another 26 in. Do you know what I mean? Like, to make sure it happens. But we know these templates convert, and we know they're going to really deliver huge results for you. And like you said, save them a huge amount of time, a huge amount of money, and really skip all the mistakes that we talked about, all the pain points we talked about, overwhelmness, not being able to indifferentiate yourself from other people, and really work hard on understanding the buyer. We take all that guesswork out and deliver this for you.
Incredible, absolutely. And on top of that, you have a one-on-one call with me and showing you exactly how to do that during this launch phase, just to make it much easier. And of course, you can join the membership group in there. Ask any question that we have. I'm personally in there because I firmly believe in this product. I think it's a game changer for anyone who's getting started and who is very serious about making money online and making this whole thing work. Well, as we come toward the end of our time together, thank you so much, man. Any final thoughts to anyone who is looking to get started online?
I think the biggest thing for me is be patient, be persistent, look for the white space, look for the products that are really going to give you, like we said, like, we only build things that are really going to give you results that are turned over. Understand that investing in yourself, investing in your business is, the quickest way to success. And just be patient, hold out. I know it's going to work for you. If you're watching this video, you're taking the time, over 50 minutes to really learn something new here. And you're the person that's going to really succeed. You just need the right tools and the right patience. And I guarantee you will become successful. And I'll be seeing you up there with your name in stars very, very soon.
Incredible. Well, Simon Harries, again, thank you so much for taking time to share with our audience today on this incredible tool, and what you believe to be the right way for anyone who's getting started, with making money online. Now, go make it happen. Click the link below, get access to this tool. And again, there's a money back guarantee, Simon, as well, for those who just study and say that it may not be for them. They can reach out to the support and
that's what we said. There's a money back guarantee, but it's not just a money back guarantee. There's a support guarantee. Okay, if you don't get the results you want, if you don't get the results that you want, and you work with our team, 100%, our team will work with you to help you get those results. If that still doesn't happen, we will guarantee to give your money back. The risk is totally on us. Jump in. I don't like to say try things risk free, but definitely this is risk free for you guys. Jump in, have a look at everything. If you can't get it going, message support. Don't get frustrated. Don't get frustrated. Like you have a one-on-one. If you buy through you have a one-on-one call with yourself. Someone who can walk you through it. Someone who has early access to the software. That's had a bit more time to spend on it than you guys. And if you're having trouble with this software, hit us up. We are here to help you. We're going to create you personal videos to show you the problems that you have and let you overcome that. So don't sit there frustrated. There's loads of help out there, like myself, and Yeukai is definitely there to help you guys. He's offering a one-on-one call, which you can just sit there and watch you go through the software, help you build your first page if that's what you want to achieve. And I think definitely for the value is huge. My going rate for an hour call with me is actually $1,000 an hour, and Yeukai is not far off that. To offer this as part of the package is absolutely huge. And don't take that, even though it's a bonus, don't take it for granted. This is a huge part of you achieving success, and utilizing a call with Yeukai is huge. Not many people will be offering that, but to have one-on-one, not just a group call, one-on-one where you can speak to him on, literally like me and Yeukai speaking right now on the call is massive. So, definitely click the link, buy the software that's going to help change your life, and then use that hour that could really catapult you forward. To jump over those hurdles. Someone who's been there, done that, successful, who has marketers like myself who generate millions come onto his show. He has good connects and things like that. Definitely take him up on the offer. And any other help you need with the software, or get him forward, you can reach out to both of us that are going to help you out.
Absolutely. And again, just to mention that the offer one-on-one is not going to be there forever. It is promotional period. So you want to get this access, immediately as you see this before it is taken away. Well, with that said, we really appreciate you taking time to learn. Listen, you and I are kindred in spirit. We want to make this thing happen. And as you can tell, Simon is very passionate about the product, just like I am. I believe in the same product, and we know if you use this product with the right guidance, in the right support, you too can get the success you've always wanted to have. With that said, have a great day. Man, appreciate you being here with me.
I appreciate being on the show, and it's been a big honor for me to be on here, and it's my first time on. I'm looking forward to coming back.
Awesome. You take care, man. Good job with the product. Absolutely.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
All right. Bye for now.